Let's grow together.
When I was born, I was the only child that was full term, and yet it took me at least 2 years to be able to walk. When I walked, my knees lacked coordination, and I would always tumble and fall. My dad loved German Shepherds, and even they, knowing I was a part of the family, would just run over me. And remember, I was already at least 5 to 6 years old. Most normal 6-year-olds have the capacity to play basketball and run around and even play rollerblade, but not me. I was weak, always treated like a handicap with no say in anything or any decision at all. It is as if everything was always decided for me. Of course, if it is my mom and dad, that is okay. But I never understood why my brother, whom I idolized, always used me as a punching bag. And Jingle would learn a new word for the day and come to me and start using it on me, out of the blue and unprovoked. I remember when she first learned the word facetious. She just came in the door and started telling me that I am that word. At that time, I never really cared. But when I learned what it meant, and it isn't like she's pleasant about it, no. She would just start calling me Bakla because she felt that I would give way to her like my dad and brother does, but I was just following them. And if I ever objected, my brother would physically hit me. Jingle would start cursing and calling me all sorts of names. And of course, they were bigger than me, so as much as possible, I just try to do what I can for me to keep sane. Honestly, they reminded me of the 2 evil stepsisters in the story of Cinderella. Now, you may wonder if I am being hard on them. Actually, yes, because they are my immediate brother and sister. They are supposed to help me grow, or share with me their wisdom. Even to this day, I cannot have a positive interaction with Jingle without any of the curse words showing up. One other thing, I was not going to mention this, but up to this day she denies it. When she was about to get married, she sent me an invitation. At that time, I had just arrived in Calgary, and we really did not have any budget for me to go back to New York. So I spoke with my wife, and as a compromise, she is willing to just let me fly by myself so I can attend Jingle's wedding. So I called her and told her that it would only be me flying to witness her wedding, but I said that I do not really have anything expensive that I can give as a wedding present. And do you want to know what she told me? She told me, if you come here without a gift, then do not bother coming at all. And she hung up, and I could not believe the evil and cold reception when we were in fact talking about the sacrament of matrimony. Anyways, as cold as it may seem, my brother was worst. You see, he was disciplined the old school way, and it was always traumatizing for me. But what my parents did not know is that he would be physically abusive to me. And like my sister Jingle, would always call me names.